parallel lines. And if this line is intersected by a third line, so this line is called your transversal. This is line L and this is line M. Okay, so these two lines are parallel. Here line L is intersecting line L here and M here. So this is called transversal. The transversal can be a straight line or it can be a slant line. Okay, so here we are having a transversal in the form of a slant. Okay, so here whenever there is a line segment, lines are parallel and transversal intersect, some angles are formed. Which are that angles? First one is corresponding angle. Corresponding angle. And the alphabetical letter to identify this angle is F. Wherever you are getting the letter F, that form corresponding angle. Now see in the diagram, here I am giving name to angles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, these are the names which I have given to angles. Now corresponding angles. The angles which are corresponding angles, so they are equal. They are equal to each other. Now which are the corresponding angles from the diagram? See here, from here let's see. Here I am getting F. So here angle 2 and angle 5, they are equal. Angle 2 and angle 5, they are equal. They are corresponding angle. Now angle 3 and angle 8, they are also equal. Why? They are corresponding angles. So they are a corresponding angle on the same side of a transversal. You can observe the same type of corresponding angles on the other side of a transversal too. Here angle 1 and angle 6 are equal. Angle 4 and angle 7 are equal. Angle 1 equal to angle 6. Then angle 4 is equal to angle 7. How to identify the corresponding angles? See from these. The angles which are forming on the top of the top of the side, top of the line of F, and here again on the top of the F. So these two angles are equal, which is on the side, on the upside of a line, here again on the upside of a line. So these two angles are equal. And again, which are below the line, this and this, these two are equal. They are corresponding angles. Understood? All of you understood? Okay. Now, second topic is, it means second angle. Your second angle is alternate angle. So here in this here we are going to observe two types of alternate angles. There is a one alternate interior angle and second one is alternate exterior angle. Two types, interior and exterior. So how we are going to identify the alternate angles? So whenever you got alphabet Z, so that types of angle form an alternate interior angles. And the angles which are alternate interior angles, they are equal. Here see, this is Z. So this angle which are forming inside, they are equal. They are an alternate interior angle. So alternate interior angle. They are also equal in measurement. So here angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Okay, because they are forming inside the Z. So they are equal. Again, now we are having second type, alternate exterior angle. So from the same thing, the angle 1 and angle 2, they are on the inside of a diagram. So they are an interior angle. In the same way, if you are getting outside here, So they are called alternate exterior angles. So they are also equal. So here angle 3 equals to angle 4. Now remember, you can get Z in this form also, or you can get in the mirror form also, or like any other way. Uh, okay, so don't use only observe that only we want this type of a Z. It can be in any other form. Okay, so if you are getting Z in this type, so they are again forming alternate angles. Okay, all of you understood? Understood? Hello, are you getting? Okay. Now see the diagram. Here we want to write the alternate interior angle. So which are the alternate interior angle? So this is your diagram. Okay. Now form Z. Make a Z. This is your Z. Here this angle 3 equal to angle 6. I am talking about the alternate interior angles. Again you can see here that angle 4 and angle 5. They are also forming a Z. See. So they are also equals. Angle 4 equal to angle 5. These are alternate interior angle. Now, here 3, then 2 and 7. They are equal. Angle 2 equal to angle 7. Then from here, angle 1 and angle 8. They are equal. They are forming alternate exterior angle pair. So they are also equal. These are alternate exterior angle. So understood the alternate interior angle and the alternate exterior angle? Do you have any doubt relating with corresponding angles and the alternate angles? Okay. So now move on to new angle, interior angles on the same side of the transversal. Now, we are talking about the third angle, which is interior angle. It is also called co-interior angle or also known as allied angles. So you can take any of the names out of these three. It is called interior angles, co-interior angles and allied angles. Okay, so you can use any of the one from these three. So interior angles on the same side of the transversal, they are not equal in measurement, but their sum is equal to 180 degree. Okay, so here how we are going to identify the interior angle. So whenever you are getting letter C, okay, so here inside interior means inside. So inside of C is this one and this one. So their sum is equal to 180 degree. They are not equal. Their sum is equal to 180 degree. So here, from here, which are the alternate interior angle? See here, angle 3 and angle 6. They will form on the same side of a transversal. Okay, so here angle 3 plus angle 6 is equal to 180 degree. Okay, then here angle 4 plus angle 5 equal to 180 degree. Okay, understood? All of you understood? Interior angle.